What's up, everybody? You are watching the Crypto Sphere and you are listening to the Cryptogenic One. Welcome today. We are continuing today to talk about Operation Find the Bottom, which is my XRP trading strategy. Things are going really, really well right now, and I'm going to give you an update on that. I'm real excited about what's transpired in the last 24 hours. May I say that this is an incredibly exciting time, even though it does not appear to be so, but I'm going to explain to you why you should be really excited right now. All right. Before we get into this XRP chart and I explain to you what's going on, I want to talk about Bitcoin for a second. And I want to take you back to March of this year, March 2020. This is a moment. I watched this whole thing happen. If you go back to the week of February 24th, Bitcoin topped out at 10,000. And I literally, before my eyes, I watched this candle. It was like a falling star. It touched 10,000 and then it all of a sudden just fell. And that week, for the next 3 weeks, we had three huge bearish candles. They don't look that big here, but if you look at this, it went from $10,000 and it went below $4,000 in 3 weeks. And this 1 week, it went from 8,000 to 4,000. Under 4,000, it went down to like almost 3,800. 38 something, under 3,900 in a period of 7 days. When this happened, I freaked out. I was scared to death. And what's crazy is I was actually trading Ethereum at the time that week, and I shorted it. I shorted Ethereum at $234. And when it got down to $120, I was making money all the way down. But I was scared to death. And I was listening to somebody, and he said, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole thing tanked and went to zero. And I ended all of my trades and withdrew my Bitcoin and sold everything and settled in cash, which was the stupidest thing I could have done. But I did so because I was scared. Now, had I had my head on straight, every dollar that Bitcoin fell during that bear run, I would have got more excited. Why? Because looking back on this moment, for every single asset in crypto, looking back on this moment, what do we say? We all say the same thing. Man, I wish I would have bought right there. You look at Litecoin on that day, man, I wish I would have bought right there. You look at Ethereum on that day, man, I wish I would have bought right there. You look at XRP on that day. That's the perfect moment to buy. And now look what Bitcoin has done. Think about it. If you would have bought one Bitcoin at the end of the week of March 9th, 2020, you could have bought it for $4,000. It is now $26,769. This is how the market works. These shakeouts, these black swan events, let me tell you what these black swan events actually are. They are wealthy people trying to convince poor people to give them their assets at a discounted price. You know what this is? This red candle, this bearish candle? This is a sell-off. These are people buying high and selling low. And that, my friend, is the recipe for poverty. Buy high and sell low. When a crash happens, wealthy people get excited. Or people who are about to become wealthy, or people who are about to Listen, the wealth move is to capitalize on crashes. But what us poor people do is once it explodes 400 or 500%, now people are talking about, let's buy Bitcoin. You want to buy it at $26,000. This is what poor people do. You buy it high, and then it crashes, and you sell it low. And that's exactly what's happening over here with XRP. It's exactly what's happening with XRP. Because ever since this, I regretted this whole year. Ever since this day, I was like, man, if I shorted it all the way down, and that was great. I made money shorting it. But what I should have been doing was setting my longs and making money all the way up. But I didn't set any longs. I didn't set any buy orders because I got shaken out of the market by fear. And so I made the decision that I'm not going to allow that to happen with XRP here. The fact that XRP is crashing is a good thing. Now, it's a good thing as long as the value, the actual intrinsic value of XRP is not zero. If you do not have any confidence in the value, the intrinsic value of the asset, you shouldn't be in it anyway. If the asset has no intrinsic value, then a crash means that the market is figuring out that this asset is worthless. If you believe that to be the case, then yes, you need to get out of XRP if you're still in it. I don't believe that to be the case. Once again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not even suggesting that you do anything. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm simply telling you what I'm thinking. That's all. My perspective. Okay? My perspective is that the value of XRP is not zero. And that means that no matter how low this goes, I don't believe it's going to zero. That's my conviction. I could be wrong. But I've decided how much I'm willing to bet on the value proposition of XRP, and that's what I've invested. Okay? So with that being said, I explained my strategy. What's my strategy? Find the bottom. Do I know where the bottom is? No, I have no clue. But my conviction is that the bottom is not zero. Okay? So as long as I believe that the value of XRP is not zero, I simply need to find the bottom. So I explained to you in my video yesterday that my strategy is I set trades every 100 Satoshis. I started at 1,200 Satoshis, and I bought in at 1,200 Satoshis, but I set a stop loss at 1099 Satoshis. It stopped me out. I bought again at 1,100 Satoshis, stop loss at 999 Satoshis. Stopped me out. I bought in again at 1,000 Satoshis. Stopped me out. I bought it again at 900 Satoshis. I bought in again at 800 Satoshis. And last night, it went all the way down to 650 Satoshis. So right now, I am holding XRP for 650 Satoshis. And so right now, it's sitting at 878 Satoshis. So 650 could be the bottom. Right now, you got to go all the way back to XRP's first days in order to get it for 600 for 878 Satoshis. Where is that right now? I got it for 650 Satoshis, which is unheard of. It's like, you hear about people buying Bitcoin for a penny. This is the equivalent of that right now. It's when the value of something plummets that we tend to freak out and avoid it. But to me, this is an exciting moment. The lower it goes, the higher the upside, because look at it. Every time it spikes, it breaks 22,000 Satoshis. So right now, I'm holding it at 650 Satoshis. If we see the kind of bull run with XRP that I believe is inevitable, then my investment at 650 Satoshis is going to 33x. 33.8x minimum. That's the possibility, okay, if we see the kind of bull run that we've seen before. Now, am I 100% certain that we're going to see that bull run? Nope. And am I 100% certain that it's going to hit the 22,000 mark? Nope. Have no clue. I could be dead wrong. But from 650 Satoshis, even if it only hits 4,000 Satoshis, 2,000 Satoshis, I'm still profitable. If you've succeeded at buying at the bottom, you're pretty much guaranteeing, as long as you're buying the bottom of an asset, as long as the value of the asset is not zero, then if you've bought at the bottom, you are ensuring profitability. And so for me, this is a tremendous moment because it gives me an opportunity to go back to 2017 and buy XRP at levels that people haven't been able to purchase it at since 2017. So that's my perspective. I'm going to keep updating you and letting you know how things are going with that strategy. Don't know what you're doing? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Blessings to you in all of your endeavors. Have a good one.